Hello, gorgeous. It's Marielle. I'm so excited to bring you day 4 of our manifestation challenge. Sorry, excuse me. I think I'm losing my voice here. I've been talking too much this week. Today I'm going to talk about the 4th step in manifesting. And this is a super, super important step. And not only is this going to help you to manifest what you want, it's actually that one step that is going to just give you a much better life, a much more abundant existence in the present, okay? And I call that decluttering, all right? So one of the first things that I do with my clients is I give them the simple exercise to prepare their journey with me together. I usually work with them 3 months, 6 months. And the first thing that I say is you need to create a space in your home. You need to create your home to be your sanctuary. It needs to be clear of clutter. It needs to feel like a high-end space. And when you walk in, it inspires you. It makes you feel good, okay? So that's one of the first steps that I always talk about, because how easy is it? And I'm the first to admit it, to just have things laying around. And I'm actually not the typical, and I'm going to say this because I think most women are much more organized than I am. So for me, this being conscious of my environment and completely decluttering it and making it feel beautiful and making it feel like it pulled me forward is such a big piece of actually anchoring me in my life and actually letting me enjoy the present moment. So definitely create that for yourself, you know? I always tell them, you don't have to have a big house in order to create a sacred space where you work on a daily basis. And make sure that the books are off the ground, that you don't have things stacked on top of each other. You can get a nice bookshelf. You can have a very beautiful corner that's just your workspace, and every time you see it, it reminds you of your purpose and how much you love what you do, and it's that place where it's yours, right? It holds everything. So that's my first tip for you today. Declutter, declutter, declutter. I do another exercise, and I'll kind of go briefly into it right now because I go really, really deeply in all of my other programs, but it's about decluttering your wallet, okay? So, a big chunk of, for example, the Selfish Path to Abundance is about manifesting money and breaking your money plateaus. And so I go through a ton of exercises, and this one is so simple, but it's so powerful. How easy is it to have just all of our shit going around and floating around in our handbags? I mean, I've done that before, you know? How easy is it to have a old raggedy wallet that really, if somebody took it and saw it, what does it say about you? Okay, so really simply, just go ahead and get yourself a wallet that you love. I wish I had mine around here. A wallet that you love, a wallet that inspires you, a wallet that makes you think of something that makes you feel really good, that's organized. And I always say, money loves a home. Money is energy, and I won't even go into that. I was just thinking of one of the exercises that we do. Money loves a home, and it loves to feel just the way that you like to feel in your home, completely decluttered, in a high-end space, in a place that makes you feel cozy and safe. Same thing with money. All right, so get yourself a wallet that you love, that inspires you. If you have to splurge a little bit, for one, that is one place that you should definitely splurge. So every time that you see it, and always keep money, cash in it. So I was notorious for not doing this, and I stopped, because keeping money and keep your money organized. All right, decluttered. Have it feel awesome, something that you love. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can be something that's not expensive. There's a ton of awesome, beautiful walls at TJ Maxx. And keep your money organized. Also, don't have a million credit cards in there, you know? Have the 1 or 2 credit cards that you use, and that's it. So that every time you open it, it's like, oh, this is so nice and organized and cool, right? So that's the second thing. And then the last thing in the terms of decluttering, and this is the one that's much deeper, is In order to become a permanent manifestarian, you have to learn to declutter yourself. Okay, so most of the energy gets stuck and stop when manifesting, more than anything because of the clutter that's inside ourselves. You know, the fact that it's hard for you to forgive. It's so funny because today I'm sharing all this with you, and I promise you I'm the worst at everything I've actually shared with you. Not anymore, but I used to be the worst at everything that I'm actually sharing right now. So it's really funny. It's making me laugh. You know, you really have to declutter yourself. And that's why I actually called it the self-ish path to abundance, because that is the most important piece of the formula. You know, you already have all the power you ever need inside of you, but it's cluttered in there, you know, from traumas from our childhood, things that are going on in the present, the fears that are in our mind, the fact that we keep suppressing different sides of ourselves and we don't know how to tap into these parts of ourselves and make them this cohesive, beautiful thing that we are supposed to be. You're supposed to be unique. Every time you say to yourself things like, part of me wants to do this and the other part wants to do that, that is just telling you that there are parts of you that need your attention and that are unrecognized. So that all adds up to the clutter that's inside of you. Okay, so that is, I mean, I can go really, really deep into this, but it's suffice you to know that you already have all the power. It's inside of you. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's so true. The one purpose that we all are here to fulfill is that we are way more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. We are gods and goddesses walking this planet, not the God, but gods and goddesses. And we're here to reclaim all of those parts of ourselves and to find our true power. So it only happens when you actually start decluttering yourself. And today, since this is a quick manifestation challenge, my challenge is to you is, who can you forgive? Who needs your forgiveness in your life right now? All right. And let me tell you that your forgiveness to them is not about them. It's about you. It's about you decluttering. Okay. And if you can't forgive, at least say, you know, I really would love to forgive this person, and I give my full intention to forgiving them. And keep saying that over and over and over, and eventually it will happen. All right. So that's all I have for you today. Go out there and declutter your wallet, your house, and yourself. At least start with that step. And what's going to happen is you're going to actually be able to flow the energy, and everything is you're going to be able to manifest anything that you want. I'm not the only manifester in this world. Everybody can manifest. I just do it consciously because it is a formula, 100% a formula. It's not about whether you're deserving or not, or good enough or not. It's a formula, okay? So I will see you in the next manifestation challenge day in day 5.